defend your TFM, so English, perfect. So you already know that you have 10 minutes for your exposition, and then there's going to be questions for the time, okay? So whenever you feel, just a moment, that I'm just putting the clock at 0.
Okay.
Whenever you feel confident, just please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you very much to everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Geronimo Runella, and I'm very happy to share with you my master thesis project that is titled Specific Neural Traces for International Categories Revealed by Perceptual Warping in the Frequency Following Response. This is an ongoing project, and it is being done at the Fine Lab under the supervision of Professor Carlos Cesera and postdoctoral researcher Rachel Aparicio. So, this study is about intonation, and intonation relies on pitch. Pitch is a very important element to provide important communicative information while we're talking among each other. And it's going to allow us to differentiate between questions and statements. And the perception of questions and statements relies on what is the fundamental frequency, or the F0. The F0, as we see in this image over here, or the syllable ba, is the rate at which the vocal folds vibrate when the air passes through them. So for example, in this example ba, we see that there is a constant pitch, and the periodicity in time remains that constant in time. For example, here in the following ja, we have a falling pitch, it means that it's getting smaller, and also the periodicity at the end is becoming a little bit longer. Okay? So these two patterns are encoded in the auditory pathway. And this encoding can be studied with electroencephalography, with EEG, and with a very special element that is called the frequency following response, that is a sustained phase-locked neural response that is going to mimic the stimulus as it unfolds in time. So for example, we see the FFR, the ups and downs are very similar in the stimulus and in the FFR, but the same thing as in the following chart. So, the aim of this study is to investigate how perceptual context affects neural encoding in speech intonation. So, meaning what we have heard before might affect the present perception that we are having at the moment, and that's the question we wanted to answer. So, we have three hypotheses. First is the perceptual context will modulate categorization, meaning that person will have an influence of what they have heard before, what they will perceive as a question or a statement. Also, the perceptual context is going to have an influence on speech contour, meaning